In 2014, it's kind of pointless to ask the question, is there an app for that? A better query would be, there isn't an app for that? Why the heck not? In 2013, we launched a show to answer exactly that question. And we called it Nokia, Your Wish is My App. We went all over India to curate the wackiest, the most wonderful apps that the country had to offer. And the response was absolutely amazing. Take a look.
A quest that will change the world. 50 cities, 38,000 entries. Only one can win.
They say wishes only come true in fairy tales, and life isn't one of them. Welcome to Nokia Lumia. Your Wish is My App. My name is Rajiv Makhni, and I will be your host over this 9-week quest to find that one killer app that could potentially change the world and win ₹1 million in the bargain. We decided to cast our net over the length and breadth of the nation, and the response, quite frankly, was overwhelming.
My idea is well pressed enough that it will actually win.
My app is going to be the best.
I have an idea related to fashion, so I'm very excited for that.
What's the great idea you've got today?
Motion sensor. If you're moving your right hand or your left hand or something like on your feet or your legs, or you're moving your body like this.
It's like doing hard work early in the morning.
Yeah, it's definitely very needed.
How do you paint all this fill in the blank?
Basically, a color palette comes out. We pick a color and then draw.
A very innovative concept. I've actually not come across anything like this in India, nor in my prior years in the US.
These people are like me, who do not know so much about technology, but they have these ideas which they want them to be translated to something which is an app.
Hey guys, surprised to see me? And don't be surprised here. This is a really big day and it needs a really big host to pull it off, like me.
Okay, could you please tell me which song is it? Because I've been searching all over. The most bugging thing that can ever happen to you is that you know a track, but you don't really know it. So Hummingbird will actually help me out with that thing.
It may not be the most important and but it's definitely one of the most annoying things in the world.
You just hum it and you're done.
It's annoying.
Boy, I love some of those ideas. And of course, the fact that I alone couldn't be trusted to choose the best apps in the land was impressed upon me very early by my colleagues. So an SOS was sent out to 4 wonderful people, the most wonderful of whom is sitting here right next to me, the lovely Kalki and my favorite dessert, cake la. So many apps last time. Some were very impressive, some were so not impressive.
Yeah.
Did you download any? Do you use any? And do you remember which ones come right back to you?
I know there's one app which is Hummingbird, which I liked. And in fact, it's to do with memory a little bit. It's, you know, it's to do with singing and memory. I love songs. I love purane Hindi gaane, mujhe bahut acha lagta hai. And there's certain songs which I never remember the words of. So, you know, like I'll hum a tune like na 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 na
Tum rahe na tum.
na 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 na. So it'll, you know, find it for me, and then you can sing it.
Another one that's something maybe in the wish list. Maybe it never
Another
happened.
one, yeah. There's this one app which was fantastically funny, which was a guy who claimed he was going to be able to make an app where you could talk to animals, and where not only could you talk to animals, they would talk back to you. So what an amazing idea. I wish it could happen. I have a cat myself, and I do talk to my cat a lot, but in so far in my history and my relationship with my cat, he has not responded. So
not as yet. I mean, not in words.
Not in words.
Not in words. So that may well happen. I mean, that could be amazing. But, you know, you spoke about two of the very iconic ones that keep coming back. But this year, I promise you, when you come back and we meet, awesome ideas, awesome apps, all coming up starting next week. So I can't wait. And I can't wait to meet you again next week. Thank you very much.
I can't wait to, Rajiv.
We had an amazing set of apps last year, and so many of them that as many as 1,600 and counting were actually developed by Nokia, are now available in the Nokia App Store, and you can download them. This year, we plan to lift the bar much, much higher. How are we going to do that? I'll tell you. This year, Nokia Your Wish Is My App has gone global. That's right, apart from the ground events that we held in campuses and colleges all over India, we actually went international. We sourced events from cities as diverse as Paris, Barcelona, Milan, Lagos, and New York. How cool is that? Now, sadly, I wasn't cleared to visit all those events, but a very good friend of mine that you might know was in New York to keep them honest. Weren't you, Vikas?
Yes, I was.
So what was happening in New York when I kept calling you saying, Mainu bhi bula lo? Why was I not called there? What were you doing there alone?
You know, I remember it was pouring the day the social media week was going on in New York. And I was there for the main day. And because of the rain and everything, I thought it's going to be small, like a few people there. But I was really surprised by people's interest towards India starting a revolution for app development. And I thought, you know, Mr. Matt was with me, who was one of the organizers, and said, you know, it's a shock for the rest of the world to see the amount of innovation which is pouring out of India, where many people, young people, or, you know, no age barrier, they're all looking for platforms. You know, so Nokia, Your Wish Is My App became a platform and it became a voice. And I said a line there that, you know, everyone needs a voice, even those who can't speak. So I remember suddenly there was a Twitter screen there and everyone is tweeting about the same line again and again. What I said, what is happening with this kind of show is it's giving voice to people to express their creativity, to express their imagination. Some people are so funny and witty, and the apps represent that. You know, I'm a total believer of that. And at the New York Social Media Week, this was one of the biggest events for me.
Wow, excellent. No, I truly believe what you're saying is right. When you open something like a platform of the kind where we say, we don't care who you are, where you're from, whether you've ever even thought that you could ever make an app, we don't care if you know how to program, nothing. Come, open your mind, get your imagination running, soar above, and that app may well get made. It's an amazing platform in every which way. You pretty much love everybody. I mean, you know, it's almost impossible to get you to not like somebody. How do you come and sit on a very responsible seat like this as part of a jury that will take forward an app that may change somebody's life?
So one thing which I have figured out very silently was that, you know, even if some people were rejected last year and their apps ideas were way too far or way too imaginary, fictitious, it didn't make sense. But letting the person know that, you know what, fantastic. It takes an irrational mind to create electricity. That's what I always say.
We saw a different Vikas Khanna wearing some. Your brain was the color of your jacket.
Yeah.
When a food app is shown to you that you just know is just absolutely and totally out of the realm of possibilities, will we see that again if food apps come this time? Or are you going to be slightly more rational?
It's almost going to be 25 years, Rajiv, next year for me, to be in this industry. I know how hard and how many invisible things you have to do to make a dish which is just, you don't even see the stuff in it. So if something like that comes out...
You'll be jacket brain.
Yeah, Vishal Gondal's color.
Because really looking forward, I'm sure we will dazzle you with 30 amazing ideas. And I'm sure you'll love 29 of them, and then the food app one you won't like, but 29 out of 30 is great.
Good.
We'll see you next week on the show. Well, I was not given the privilege of attending that New York event, but I was certainly present in New Delhi. We had a rocking event in the national capital. Take a look.
It is something related to home automation.
Post your photos on our app. My photos will be going on people's profiles randomly. and then there are two options, heat is on or heat is off. If I see someone's photo and I click heat is on, the other person will get a notification that this person has clicked heat is on you. If the other person, like a girl, is interested in me, she sees my photo, so if she clicks heat is on, we'll become friends.
If you spot a potential in the crowd, potential as in a potential girlfriend, boyfriend, or you want to be with that person kind of thing, when you scan that person, you get their entire biodata, their background check, whether both of you are compatible or not, what they've done, the kind of relationship they've been in.
Time period for which I am sleeping and the intensity or even the depth of sleep I have.
Tell me, sleep patterns vary practically every night, right? How does your app figure out how deep a sleep you're in?
My idea combines colors with music. Each color combination will have a new tune assigned to it. You learn new music with new color combination.
In UK, US, because trend is there for organ donation, so they donate their organs through applications.
In app, मतलब हम लोग जिससे social issues को देख सके और वो जो app उस ऐप से हम सोशल इशू जो अपलोड करें वो डायरेक्टली कंसर्न्ड अथॉरिटीज के पास जाए.
हम अभी कोई चीज़ खा रहे हैं जैसे रसगुल्ला या स्पाइसी चाट, तो उस ऐप में हम फील कर सकें, उसको टेस्ट भी, उसको स्मेल भी कर सकें ऐप को, पर हम उसको खा नहीं रहे हो और तब भी उसे स्मेल मतलब वर्चुअली उसे खा रहे हो.
Your wish is my app. Time for a quick break, but up ahead, the ground events that continued from Mumbai to Bangalore. All this and apps galore when we return with Nokia, Your Wish is My App. This is the start of Season 2.